Hello and welcome to this short Drew yoga session. We're going to have some activations in a moment. We're going to do energy block release 2, but only part 1 today. Be here now. We're going to have cat on the floor and then we're going to have short relaxation. So really good to do first thing in the morning. Let's get shaking our hands out. Wakes your body up, gives your spine a good workout. Just copy me. Excellent. Stay safe, stay hydrated at all times. Don't do anything your body doesn't want to do today. Okay, let's just get our legs going. So take your right foot in front of you a little bit. Feel that left thigh engaging and rotate that ankle gently in one direction. Enjoy all the clicks and creaks, change direction. Wonderful. Shake your foot into your ankle, into your knee, your thigh, shake it to the side, shake it out, and then gently swing that leg backwards and forwards. The straighter your leg, the better it is if you suffer from sciatica, and then take your knee up, out, and down, up, out, and down, up, out, and down. And then let's do all that on the left leg. So take your left leg in front of you a little bit, engages your right core, rotate that ankle. Feels so different to me on this side. And then change direction. Brilliant. And then shake your foot out. Hold on to a wall if you need to for your balance. Shake it out to the side, right up into your hip, and then gently swing that leg backwards and forwards. Nice and easy. And then take your knee up, out and down, up, out and down. And one more, up, out and down. And then we're just going to warm up our body. So I'm going to step forward with my right foot and then back. Keeping that left foot planted, forwards and back, forwards and back. This time the arms are coming in, arms up, down, plant your foot, arms up. Plant your foot, arms up, plant your foot, arms up. Now do this as fast or as slow as you want. Keep going, couple more. Last one back, and then plant that right foot, and then step forward with your left foot. Backwards, forwards, that's it, forwards and backwards even. And then raise your arms, plant your foot, raise your arms, plant your foot, raise your arms. Your arms should be nice and relaxed and easy, no tension in your shoulders. Just enjoying this workout for your spine. Okay, one more forwards, last one back, plant your foot. Brilliant. Just take your feet about shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees, and let's just do some hip circles, quite big ones. We're going to need to work this pelvis for energy block release 2 and Marjariasana cat. Hope you changed direction there. Wonderful. Just give yourself a little jiggle and then just do some figures of 8. So your hips are leading, and then stop and then go in the other direction. Brilliant. And let's just go down to our feet. So take your right foot behind, push your heels, lift your heels up, push your toes into the floor if that feels comfortable for you. Bend that left knee and put the tops of your toes on the floor if you like this. And then back, tops of your toes. Your toes are on the floor. Wonderful. And then just stand briefly into Darshan, the mountain pose, and then take your left foot back, push into your toes. Enjoy that stretch. Toenails on the floor if it's comfortable, and back with your high heels on. And that's just a very brief workout. So energy block release 2, be here now. We are, as I say at the start, just doing the first part of this. So we are going to start, as always, in Tadasana. So feet are hip width apart, feet parallel if that's good for your knees, ensuring that your hips are over your knees are over your ankles, your shoulders are up, back and down. You're standing in a natural position. You're not sticking your chest out. You're not going too far back. It's a natural position for you. And your chin is parallel to the floor. And we're going to start by moving some prana, some energy around our body. So I want you to just tune into your breath. Breathe in and out, nice and slowly, nice and deeply. And on your next in-breath, I want you to breathe in from your feet up to your heart. Then when you breathe out from your heart, up through the top of your head to the heavens. So breathe in now from the heavens into your heart, and your heart down to your feet. You just stand with your arms facing forwards. So breathe in, feet to heart, and breathe out, heart to universe. Breathe in from the universe into your heart, and breathe out, heart back into the earth. I'll keep that breath going, that standing meditation going. With the earth below me and the sky above me, I am here, I am safe. And then just let that standing meditation go. I'm going to move into the breath of Arjuna. So this is the movement where we're crossing right hand in front of left to start with, and bending our knees, and it's as if we're taking a jumper off. So breathe in, breathe out. Cross your left hand in front this time. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Right hand in front. Pick that jumper up. Breathe in. Breathe out. So if you've got anything that's bothering you, pick it up. If there's a niggle, physical, mental, emotional, and let it go. So pick that niggle, that worry up, or simply enjoy the movement and let it go. Keep going. Keep alternating your hands. Breathing in as you lift your arms. Nice soft arms, nice bending knees. Last one. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, now we're going to carry on with that movement, but we're going to do a mudra, which is the Brahma mudra, where you curl your fingers in, point your index finger out. Same movement, so feet in Tadasana, about hip width apart, bending knees. I'm putting my right hand over my left, and I'm creating light around me. The Brahma mudra is the mudra of empowerment, the mudra of creation. Same breath pattern, breathing in and then breathe it out. Breathe in. So is there something you need in your life today? Peace, courage, love. What do you want to achieve? Bring it into your life. Build up your heart power with this beautiful movement. If you like the images of light, imagine you've got light bulbs on the end of your fingers and you're drawing beautiful circles of light around you as you do this, and that light's filling your body, your heart, your mind. Keep that going. Wonderful. Let's do one more. Excellent. Breathe out and then let that mudra go. Let your arms float down. And we're going to do Utkatasana, the chair of the heart. So if you've got shoulder pain or neck pain, just keep your hands low. What we're doing, we're taking our hands maybe from our heart up to our head. If we've not got any issues with blood pressure or shoulders, we're starting with our hands at the crown and taking them above our head. So we take our hands up, we bend our knees, hands down, straighten your knees. Breathe in, take your hands up, breathe out. So you might want to do it from your heart to your head, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in. If at any point it's too much for your arms and your shoulders, just lower them. Breathe in and breathe out. Couple more. Excellent. Keep breathing in, breathe out. Last one. Breathing in, Breathing out. Take your hands to your heart. We're going to add more heart power. And we're going to let go of something we don't need today with this beautiful Anahata breath. So you send your hands out in front of you at heart level, and then gently pull them in with your palms facing you. Hands away and hands towards you. So breathing in, breathe in as you pull your hands in. Breathe out and breathe in. So something you don't want to, push it away, let go, soft arms, pull love, light, health, whatever you need in. If you don't need this heart power you're building up, send it to somebody or a situation that does. Breathing out, breathing in, beautiful, relaxed, but powerful movement. May all my actions be filled with compassion. Let's do a few more. Brilliant. Push it out. Breathe in. Let's do one more. Let go of something. Build up your heart power. That's wonderful. Just let your hands go. Maybe give yourselves a bit of a shake. Have a drink. As I said earlier, stay hydrated. Okay, we're going to move into our spinal twist. So feet are about shoulder width apart, bending knees, and we're going to just warm up our spine, hug a tree, and just turn gently to the right, flow back to centre. Keep that going to the left, flow back to centre. So breathe out, breathe in, keep it going, breathe out, breathe in. Okay, this time, right foot 90, left foot about 60. Hug that tree. This time we're going to put that hand on our shoulder, so we're rotating to the right. Left hand on shoulder, stand tall, breathe in back to centre, keep it flowing, move your feet, keep it flowing. Right hand on shoulder, breathe in back to centre, keep that going. We'll do this a few times, our spine loves this. Stand nice and tall, push into that back heel, breathe it in back to the centre, breathe out. Right hand on shoulder, breathe in back to centre. One more each side. Breathe it out. Hand on shoulder. Breathe in back to centre. Change your feet over. And then breathe in back to centre. Brilliant. This time, hand on shoulder if you can, and behind back, wherever you can reach that's comfortable. So feet shoulder width apart, hugging that tree. Right foot 90. Let's face that right side now. Lift your back heel and breathe out as you turn and twist. And make sure that your spine is nice and erect. Okay, that you're not leaning backwards or forwards and you're pushing quite hard into that back foot. You're standing nice and tall and you are breathing. Breathe in, breathe out, and then undo and breathe in back to the centre. So rotate, facing that left side, and then hand on shoulder, hand behind back, standing nice and tall, head where it's comfortable, breathing in, breathing out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in as you uncurl. This time when we do it, when we're in that position, we're pushing into that back leg, and every time we breathe in, we're going to stand even taller. Every time we breathe out, if possible, we're going to tweak around a little bit more. So right foot, facing that right leg, left heel up, hugging that tree, breathing out as we rotate. We're pushing into that back leg. We're standing tall with every in-breath and every out-breath. Just tweak round a little bit more, just so it's comfortable. Breathe in, breathe out. Undo as we breathe in. Keep that flowing. So we're facing the left. We're rotating as we breathe out. Breathe in, stand tall. Breathe out, just tweak round a little bit more. Breathe in, breathe out, and then start to breathe in as we slowly uncurl. That's wonderful. And then just let your hands go. We're going to do some arm rotation. So if you've got problems with blood pressure, don't take your hands higher than your heart. So palms facing forward, and you've got your elbows facing up to the ceiling. And then I want you to just start this movement from your shoulders and squidge your shoulders up and rotate your arms. And then breathe in, open your chest, palms are facing up. Breathe out. Just start nice and slowly. Breathing in, palms are facing up. Breathing out. Breathing in, palms facing up, sternum lifted, chin parallel to the floor. Breathe out, bending your knees. Tuck your tailbone under a little bit. Breathing in, breathing out. And you can start to, if it suits you, slowly lift your arms with each rotation. No higher than shoulder height. And you might want to look down at the floor, just about 1 metre away from you, palms up. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. You've got a ripple going through your heart centre. And you're letting go of any tension. Imagine you're wringing that tension out from your shoulders, from your neck. Okay. Last one. Palms up. And I want you to look into your right hand. And then I want you to turn your left hand away. So we're looking like those ancient Egyptian dancers. And then lifting our shoulders, get that ripple moving through our shoulders. So we're now looking into our left hand and our right palm is facing up. Lifting our shoulders, let that ripple work through our body. Lift your shoulders, breathe in. Breathe out as you look into that palm. Lowering your hands a bit each time. Breathing in, lifting shoulders, breathing out. Keep your knees nice and soft. Breathing in, breathing out. If you get to a point where it's uncomfortable to keep looking at your hands, just look forward. Keep that movement going, wringing out any tension. That's wonderful. Let's just do one more on the left. Excellent. And just shake that out. I'm going to stand sideways and we're going to do standing cat. If your legs are feeling that not up to it today, you can do this seated. If not, feet are shoulder width apart, bending knees. We're going to put our hands just facing in. We're not leaning on our legs. And then I want you to engage your core and just lift your tailbone up a touch to the wall behind you. And then drop your tailbone back to neutral. So lift your tailbone up just a bit. Tailbone back to neutral. So let's do that again. Tailbone up and just let it go a bit higher and you'll find your back dips and your head wants to come up. And then tuck your tailbone back to neutral, but let it go a little bit more. Tuck it under you. Your back will arch and your head will naturally want to come down. So breathe in, take your tailbone up, back arches, head comes up, tailbone tucks under, back arches, head comes down as you breathe out. Breathe in, tailbone lifts, head comes up. Breathe out, tailbone tucks under, head down. So breathing in and breathing out. We are going to do Marjariasana cat on the floor in a minute. Tailbone up, head up, breathe out, tailbone down, and then just come back to neutral. And then we're going to do some spinal stretches. So from here, what I want you to do, I want you to just let your head come down a little bit. You may just, if you can't remember this movement from the classes, just watch for a second. Take your head down a little bit. Remember, if you've got blood pressure problems, please don't do this. And then I want you to take your right shoulder in a little bit and look to the left. And then come back to the centre. Left shoulder comes in an elbow and you look to the right. Back to the centre. All right, shoulder dips in, back to the centre, left shoulder in, breathe in, back to the centre. Right shoulder as you breathe out, breathe in, back to the centre. Left shoulder in, breathe out, back to the centre. Just do one more on each side. Enjoy that stretch. Back to the centre. Last one to the left, back to the centre. And then let go of your legs and just clasp your elbows and come to a flat back. Just let it go. And then if you want to, if it feels good for you today, just come a little bit lower. And then I want you to take your right elbow as if you're trying to touch the floor in between your feet. Right elbow in the middle, back to the centre, left elbow in the middle, back to centre. Right elbow in, back to centre, left elbow in, keeping your knees as bent as you need to. Breathing out as you take your elbow in, breathe in, back to centre, breathe out, right elbow in, back to centre, last one, elbow in, back to centre, let your arms go, hang forward, let the crown of your head hang down, and then just walk your feet in to hip width apart, and very, very slowly, hands up the midline, vertebrae moving one at a time, take yourself back to stand, lift your arms up, greet the day, hands into the Anjali Mudra, hands to your heart, thumbs against your breastbone, and just gently bow your head to seal in the benefits of EBR2 Part 1, Be Here Now. And then without further ado, we'll very briefly go into cat. So we need to go onto our hands and knees, and we need our hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. We've already warmed up our spine quite a lot with EBR2. What I want you to do, I want you to stick your tailbone up as if you tried to sit on the wall behind you. And then just take your tailbone back to neutral. Tailbone up, and your back, you'll find, wants to dip. Tailbone back to neutral. Let's keep that going. Tailbone up, let your back hollow, let your head come up. Engage your core, tailbone down, past neutral, let your back arch, take your head down so you're looking at your knees. Breathe in, tailbone up, back dips, head comes up. Breathe out, tuck your tail under, arch your back, head down. Let's keep that going. Tailbone up as we breathe in, head up, breathe out, tailbone down. It all starts from the tail, back arches, and head comes down. Keep that going. Couple more. Breathing in as our head comes up. Breathing out, tail tucks under, back arches, head comes down. Last one. Breathe in. And then breathe out. And then just let everything come to neutral. And then I want you to drop down into child, your preferred child pose. So let's go over a few of the options. So you can have your knees really wide. Bottom is near your heels. You can have your hands at the side of your legs. You can have the hands along the floor. You could have your knees in, forehead on the floor. You could have your hands by your sides, forehead on the floor, hands in front. Your chosen position, and just breathe. Just breathe. Enjoy that beautiful sensation as you breathe in deeply. Feel it stretching all the muscles in your spine, and then when you're ready, just breathe in and push yourself up. And then we're going to have a very brief relaxation. So what I'd like you to do now is just roll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, and then let your body settle on the floor in your chosen position. You may choose to sit in a chair. You may be doing this in your bedroom, and you might want to lie back on your bed without going to sleep. and just settle. Breathing in nice and deeply. You might choose to have your feet on the floor and your knees bent, whatever's comfortable for you. And please, at any point in this 5-minute relaxation, if you're not comfortable, change position. So what I want you to do for me, I want you to breathe in and I want you to clench the muscles in your feet, your calves, your knees, your shins, your thighs, right up into your hips, and then breathe out and let that go. Let's do that again. Breathe in and clench all the muscles in your feet and your legs. And breathe out and let that go. And move your awareness to your abdomen and clench your abdominal muscles and the muscles of your chest. And breathe out and let that go. I want you to squeeze your buttock muscles really tight. Push your spine into the mat or the surface that you lay on or sat on. And then breathe out and let that go. Take your awareness round to your hands. Make fists. Squeeze your arm muscles really tight all the way to your shoulders. You might want to lift your arms off the floor. Breathe out and let that go. I want you to screw all the muscles in your face up really tight. You might want to yawn. Stretch your jaw wide. Wiggle your jaw from side to side. Relax those face muscles. Relax your forehead. And I want you to breathe in and out nice and deeply and slowly. Just being aware of your toes, your feet, all of the muscles in your legs, soft and warm and relaxed. Your abdominal muscles are nice and loose. They're not tight. Your buttock muscles are relaxed and warm and soft. The muscles in your spine are soft. Your arms are soft. Your head, neck and shoulders are soft. If it's comfortable for the position you're in, just slowly turn your head to the right. Take it back to the centre. Slowly turn your head to the left. And take it back to centre. And keep breathing. I'm going to have a period of stillness and peace. And if your mind needs a job, every time you breathe in, I breathe in peace. Breathing out, I let go. I like to start breathing in a little bit deeper. Breathe out nice and slowly and deeply. And I want you to imagine there's a beautiful, warm, golden light shining on your head, on the crown of your head, and it's going to reinvigorate you. It's going to make you feel ready for the rest of your day. Every time you breathe in now, you're breathing that beautiful warmth and reinvigorating light into your body. So you're breathing it into your head, your face, your ears, your eyes, your throat. Next in breath, you're breathing it into your chest, your lungs, your heart, all your abdominal organs. Your next in breath, you're breathing it all the way down your abdomen, down to your tailbone. Breathe it in, you can feel it entering your shoulders, flowing down your arms to the very ends of your fingers. On your next in breath, you breathe it in, your hips. It's going to flow all the way down your legs, right to the ends of your toes. So breathe in, imagine yourself bathed in that beautiful, warm, golden light. You are feeling good, you are feeling supple, you are feeling ready for whatever the rest of the day holds for you. And then when you're ready, just give your fingers and toes a little bit of a wiggle, get some physical movement back in your body. If you'd like to have something a bit stronger, you might want to lift your arms above your head. You might want to yawn again. You might want to have a big stretch. You might want to pull your knees in towards your chest. You might want to rock backwards and forwards. You might want to rock